Alright, and we're back. Marmalade time.
Marmalicious.
Marmalade and Marmaduke. The breakfast of champions. A giant dog and jam.
There's a big cable.
That was the last episode, getting rid of the cable. Now it's Marmaduke time.
Push the door?
How would I even get in there to do it without...
Well, no, but can you push the door? Like, the door to cause it to go?
I could. Yeah, and die in the process.
Well, it takes a second to do it, but you have boxes, look.
Throw a box at the door.
I'm sure this will totally work. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What if you go around? So, go back out and then down the hall.
I thought it was blocked.
I don't know, that's why I was just curious. You're alive!
Did I lose health?
You did lose health.
Yeah.
I think it's because your hand was in the door.
Really? Someone's just gonna eat their sardines and leave them in here?
Well, they don't have a garbage can, so yeah. I'm gonna come in here and just mess the place up. It's a little too organized. It's a little too organized for me.
Except now he has to kind of, oh well, I guess he could jump.
But it'll also probably help you escape, because somebody will have to stop and pick that up.
You just got ammo?
I did? How?
Huh?
I didn't put it in my backpack.
I don't know.
No, he switched guns.
Oh, maybe that was it. Because his what is it? The display kind of made a noise and it sounded like he picked up ammo or something.
It's because he just changed guns. Now, do you go across the bridge? Do you across the bridge or through the door first?
Oh, your dad's back.
Oh, thank God.
Russell! God damn, it's good to see you. Likewise. Oh, this is great. Honestly, I'd pegged your survival at about 4%. You can take that
4%.
He got me back here in one piece.
Russell, put Dad on.
Well, there's nothing really in here.
Baby.
Dad, we just took down a substation.
Good. Because when they move this
Did?
thing...
Is that what we were doing?
We need to get it tonight.
We will. You still got that data pod, right?
Well, I think that's what that
I
cable
do.
was.
Russ, this thing's bio-coded. I'm gonna need the TLI. Yep, it's right over there. Okay, great. You good, honey?
For sure. You go ahead. I'll be fine, Dad. I promise.
So,
Keep that
I'm
promise.
going to call it.
I'll get to work on the data pod.
I'm going to call it. One of two things is going to happen. Russell is either going to die or be a bad guy. And or both.
Well, wouldn't you know based on Half-Life 2?
I'm just saying he's not in Half-Life 2. That's why I'm suggesting that.
Well, that's what I mean, though, is considering this came out after Half-Life 2, you would know that Russell's not part of Half-Life 2, so
Well,
you
this
would be
was
able to assume one or the other.
Yeah. Or maybe he just went on vacation.
A much-needed vacation.
He opened up that story he was talking about in that one part.
That sounds
loading screen or
vaguely
death?
familiar.
Loading
Floating.
screen or death. It's like homeless or hipster.
Or both. You can be a homeless hipster.
These days, yeah.
Yeah.
With the price of housing.
With the price of everything. It's not just housing.
Old people complain about things on the internet. Back in my day, you used to be able to buy candy for pennies. You can still
Was
buy
it?
it for pennies. You just have to put more of them down.
Yeah, you just put the words down. Oh
But
man,
no
who's
one, no one at the cash register can count it.
Change. What's change?
Man, I can't remember who it was that I was talking to, which of my friends. But it was,
You have friends?
I know, I don't. Shut up. Stop telling me I don't. Stop reminding me I don't have friends.
I mean, you don't want to keep bringing up these imaginary friends.
Dude, my imaginary friends are the only ones who keep me comfort at night. No, it was the idea that, basically like on one income, you could afford a house, and people are, like adults say like, yeah, I was able to afford a house, and I was living by myself, and I had 2 kids to support, and all that. And it's just like, you can't do that nowadays. You could probably barely afford rent.
It just doesn't happen. We're looking at
So extended magazine, laser sight,
Or
or
laser
reflex
sight.
sight. Not getting a reflex sight.
Extended mag would probably
you have to take the other one out
cause
first.
more damage.
Yeah, the extended mag and the laser sight's probably better. Double shot and auto loader. Auto loader might be good. And have we maxed out the pistol?
Well, I think the pistol had
not completely.
the burst
No, it had
shot.
the burst shot. The burst shot. Yeah.
Yeah. Now I don't have
Yeah.
enough resin to get anything I want, so
Look around for the extra hidden resin.
I mean, if we're collecting bottles of whiskey, we'd be solid.
Are they whiskey bottles, or do they have to have whiskey in them?
Whiskey bottles. It's like
Just
bottle
bottles.
caps in Fallout.
Yeah. Hey, there's your resin.
Puts him at 20. But I think
Everything-
everything was like 30 and above.
No.
I hear noises.
Kind of like he said, the power of Christ compels you.
Aliens are doing their own exorcisms.
You could be like a cat. Will follow my laser.
What's it? It looks like
He
it.
kind of did.
Over here.
I don't think he's gonna fall for it twice. He's like, I know this
Fool me
trick.
once, shame on me. Or the other way around, however it works. Where'd he go?
He went under, probably through a door or something.
What's that thing? Moving.
Something's moving?
I can't go down.
Nope, death.
Death. But I'll bet you if you jump down there, it's not death. Oh no, it is death. You gotta go across?
You might have to go across. Or just finagle his way down.
No, you gotta go over there. You can't go
Oh,
down.
there's a thingamajinger. Go where?
Behind you. I think you have to go up
the platform
there.
right
Up
there.
here?
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, now
Death.
it's death to go up?
Now it's climb? I don't know.
I don't know.
Now it's death to go anywhere.
Well. Nuggets in a pickle.
It's pickle
It's a nugget pickle.
Or this is what you're supposed to do.
How would you even have known, really?
With my
Because
brain.
no, it doesn't.
Alright. Hoping this is a secret area and not what you were actually supposed to do, but
Russ, how's Dad doing? Does he seem okay?
Oh, he's fine, Alyx. He's working away over there.
Good. Well, thanks.
Oh, he is missing a leg, though.
Yeah. You know, he was missing a leg before.
Right. Well, it's still gone.
Thanks, Russ.
Sure thing.
Do you have
What
to
if
be
you press
holding?
the F button?
Oh,
Yeah,
now
see,
it
but-
works.
You've just got to be holding it in your hand,
Okay. So what is
and then
that?
somehow you've got to
do?
lower it. Do you have to throw that out there? Can you throw that?
Well, maybe there's a controller on it. And I can go down.
I mean, that would make sense, but this is also a video game.
Things don't act logically in a video game.
You know, one of the things that's
Or
always
apply to physics in video games.
Yeah, one of the things that's always bugged me about video games is elevators. When you get in, like in real life, you get into an elevator and then you turn around because there's only one door, right?
Yeah, I
In
was
video
gonna say I knew
games-
where this was going because you
in video
always have
games-
complaints about elevators.
Yeah, it's not right. Like what the, like that only in hospitals.
Oh, can't change it now. Got some
Real quick,
thematic
can
music.
Can you change the radio station? Are we gonna get
You don't like the
DMCA
dramatic
striked?
music playing?
I'm worried about copyright. Alien copyright.
I was wondering because
Do aliens
not
have
quite-
rights?
I'm an American.
That guy goes.
Sounds like somebody's. I think he's getting juiced.
good thing
Oh,
that
he
guy
wasn't
can't shoot you.
He wasn't shooting at you. You shoot these guys like once and they're like, ow, and just walk away.
Ow!
How would you
gonna
feel if
come
you
up
got
here?
shot? Wouldn't you be kind of upset and walk away?
I don't know, I've never been shot.
No, but I'm just wondering, like, would you just
I
sit
don't
there
know
and
how
take
I
it?
would
Like,
react.
nah, it's fine.
I would probably die if I was shot.
You would just
Gonna
give
say.
up on life. You're like, I'm out.
I mean,
Peace out. Loki's done.
throw the
I
barrel.
want to go by that explodey barrel. Can be like right here.
I think they're kiting you back.
You think?
It's an ambush. Or a different kind of bush, I don't know. Maybe it's the band bush,
Oh, they
What
put
if
up
it's
the little
George Bush?
boards.
and
They don't want me
it's,
to.
no, it wasn't bush. They're not singing glycerine. Everything's not Zen, which is a double layer pun for Half-Life.
Oh, and then he bends over backwards,
Okay.
crushing the air. You can use it, yeah.
That one does have stuff in it, so there's probably stuff at your feet.
Yeah, this is just what I imagined. Nugget flinging him at it, flinging the box at his face and just taking it like a champ.
Just headbutts it as it comes in.
Exactly.
Just saw the hat on? Oh, I don't.
You do. Well,
Well, the box you threw at yourself knocked it off.
All right. Oh. All right, it's on. All right, time to jiggle
Terrible.
the boards.
Like, why? Why even put those as obstacles? All you have to do is touch them and they fall off.
it's to make the game longer.
It's because of my incredible strength.
Wasting time with tedious activities. We gotta pad the length of the game.
Add some
That's
boards.
exactly what it is.
Got a
Add
solution.
some boards. Add some. That guy's just hovering.
Did he just? Yeah, is he laying on the? He's laying on the pipes.
Okay.
Whoa! Now, what do you suppose those things do?
There's some floppy disks.
Those are more like mini discs. It's a little bit more advanced.
Okay, there's no direct path from where you are to the vault, so you're going to have to snake your way there.
Well, it's huge.
I wonder
so
whoever thought of
shouldn't be
mini
hard to know
discs.
which way I'm
They're
going.
like, you know what? We'll take
I don't
something,
understand what they're doing with
make
here.
it smaller,
If this weapon
and
is
it'll
so
revolutionize
powerful,
everything.
locked up in a dump like this.
Well, yeah, we'll take a CD, make it smaller, put it in a plastic case,
Why not use it here?
and then put proprietary file formats on it, and then charge people for it.
Everyone will love it. Alright,
It'll
are
definitely
those
last
more-
forever.
Are they actually called mini discs or are they called something else?
They were called mini discs, and they were called mini disc players. And the only thing they were really good at was actually recording. Like, that was about. Other than that, it was just like an MP3 players came out like the year after.
Then they were like, crap. Yeah. Guess I'll go down here. Whoa.
Yeah, Taco had a mini disc player, and he loved it. He loved it.
Hey,
Didn't high chew karate chop sneezes though.
I was gonna
Cha.
say, you talked about Taco had one, and then I got interrupted by a sneeze from Nugget. So what were you saying?
Taco had
Excuse
a mini
me.
disc player. You're excused. Gesundheit?
Times 10, because that was quite a sneeze. He just had one and he loved it, or?
Yeah, he thought it was great.
Oh, okay.
And it was, and then MP3 players came out, and
and they're not
people
so
didn't do
great.
that kind of stuff. Then and technology moved on, and then
Well, they have trails on them now. Whoa. Oh, come on,
and
stop
they turn.
camping
Whoa,
it.
jeez! Like light cycles in every game. Every game has to have light cycles.
At a crossroads.
Do you
Keep
keep
just
stealth?
run with it.
It's scary because you'll probably get shot here in a second.
Probably. Think any of these guys have things on them?
I mean, yeah, I guess so. Roll a masking tape. How are you going to open doors?
So here's something interesting. The guy, it looks like at least one guy. Maybe I'm gonna check the other guy. Is this guy too, or just one guy?
Yeah, probably both of them. Maybe the other guy. There's maybe a third one.
No, one of the guys who invented the mini disc also invented the DVD and the Blu-ray.
Yeah.
I was just like, that's actually something that's interesting.
Yeah, a mini disc is just a CD in a plastic case.
Well, and that's what I was gonna say. Is it's not surprising that.
Revolutionary.
Yeah, it's not surprising
Didn't
that.
Didn't make that
he invented
mistake
both.
twice.
Yeah. But no, that was just something that I found interesting because with them being similar ideas, for him to just be like, you know what? We're going to change this and make a DVD, and then we're going to change it again and make a Blu-ray.
Yeah. And do you want to know something else that they made? And they started using it a little while for like long-term storage and backups because optical media actually doesn't degrade as much as other storage formats. Oh, they were cartridges that held multiple Blu-rays, and that was like a hard drive, and so it could hold like a terabyte or something like that, terabyte and a half, 5 terabytes. I can't remember what it was. I used to keep up on storage systems quite a bit.
Yeah, because you had to.
Yep.
Because no one knew how to fix that system but you.
No, Nugget knew how. I also used LTO tape, which is like VHS for computers.
Well, I was also actually thinking about in marketing. where.
Yeah, I didn't care
Once-
about that stuff for marketing.
Well, no, but I'm just saying,
our
though,
actual,
like,
our actual backup server that we
yeah.
had. I got thinking about the other day that I had some photos and stuff on there I'll never see again.
Ones that were important, or just.
Yeah, there actually were some, probably, that... Or, you know, would have been nice to see.
Right. Well, I do just mean, though, is, that with that system, though, that they had for
Whoa.
storage and backup, I knew that every time it went down, they would freak out and be like, I don't know how to fix this!
I mean, yeah, but that was also kind of true of anything that happened. Like, the microwave's not working. What do I do? Press cancel. Oh, right.
Yeah.
They were a special bunch.
Just kind of. Well, no, that's putting it lightly. It's they were very special. But
Well, not everyone can be perfect like me.
unfortunately, because as soon as you left, people were trying to get a hold of you to be like, "Hey, what happened? I don't know what's going on. Why isn't this working?"
That guy's got his
I don't
heart
know
on
what I'm doing.
still.
Problem.
Well, guy had been wearing his hat, and you took it off. Way to go. You should put it back on him.
Well, it didn't
won't
protect
get
him
his-
from a hammer to the head.
He won't get his achievement.
He doesn't deserve the hat wearing achievement.
So, really quick, though, I gotta test this out. Can you put the cone on your head?
Loki's got
Can.
priorities.
I am wearing it, but it
Except it
covers,
does.
like
I was gonna
half
say,
my vision.
yeah,
Worth it. It's worth it.
it hinders your.
How do I take it off? There we go.
Now, do you still have your hard hat on?
Can I put a bucket on my head?
Probably. Nope.
No.
And your hard hat did fall off, just so you're aware. It's there on your feet.
Yeah, I know.
Just letting you know. Don't want you to walk off without it.
Yeah.
Want to be
That's gotta
safe.
be an achievement. Like the cone. Play the game with the cone on your head.
I think that would be more of an achievement just because it does hinder.
Well, it's like the gnome achievement in Half-Life 2.
Oh, you take the gnome with you?
Yeah, you gotta take the gnome with you the entire time and then put it in a rocket and blast it off into space.
3 left.
Do I have to get up here?
It's
Am
behind
I
you, I
right?
would imagine.
Where?
There.
Oh,
That
wow.
in there. Do 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 do. Jump. Where's it behind you? Oh! Vice grips. Most important tool you'll ever have.
Or am I supposed to go out?
I don't know.
No. Ah!
Good thing you didn't die.
Good thing you didn't fall in real life.
That's what I feel like would happen if I did a game in VR. Is I would just tip over and fall to the ground just because I would
feel like I'm
lose
supposed to go
my
out here.
balance.
Uh-oh.
You've got company.
I don't have any snacks. Only got 3 bullets.
And that guy survived.
That dude. Yeah, seriously?
He just shrugged off that bomb like it was nothing.
Man. Woo, woo.
Where'd he go? There he is.
Come
You
on.
do have another grenade. And that guy just threw one at you.
Yep. That one guy's. Ugh.
Sounds
no.
like he's still there.
On the other side of the wall?
I think so.
Not anymore. I mean, there's probably still parts of him over there, but
Well, you've got 33 resin, just as a heads up.
yeah, but we don't have a resin machine to
No, but
resonate
I'm-
with. Good thinking. Good thinking.
Just in case. There's a ladder. There's a cable.
Is this just the downstairs from where we are? That's a man in a garbage can. Oh, you can take that box and smash it open.
He's
The
trying.
box, not the barrel. I was gonna say, you should definitely take those boots. There's some nice boots.
Because those boots were made for walking. And that's just what they'll do.
Ooh, is it? Because it looks like they're in the dumpster to me. Doesn't look like they're doing no walking.
Well, one of these days they'll walk all over you.
Doubtful. Is that a trip mine?
Come this way. Yeah.
It is a trip mine.
It looks like you tried to walk underneath it. How low
Well, this is
can
where you'll
you
find
go?
out that head crab didn't die.
The real question is, do you think he just got to reload a save and now he's trying again?
Think they're alive.
Nice if you had a crowbar. Whack him with the crowbar.
Well, can I break the glass? We didn't try that.
The simplest solution.
We are geniuses. I do like
was some
though
ammo.
that there was nothing behind that shelf that in real world I guess logic you would just push that shelf over or you would climb through.
Oh,
Oh, that way.
guess there's
All
this
right.
big hole. Huh.
Don't mind me, just climbing through your hole. Right now, remember, don't put your tool on the bottom. Also remember there's one above you.
Oh, I didn't see that one until I looked up.
Yeah.
Shoot, 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 shoot. All right, let's go.
Oh, that one's fast. Also, you're welcome for saving your life.
You're welcome. Well, before we continue, did we want to call it here?
Do we? Have we accomplished anything?
Truth is,
we
did
broke
we
the
ever
glass.
accomplish anything?
We broke the glass. There's 2 more tripwires right there.
Which you can probably just explode by throwing something into them.
Or walk around the other side.
Mission accomplished.
Seems
Well,
like an
until next time,
ineffective,
folks.
It's an ineffective use of those 2. Anyway, adios.